Hey everybody, there's Sax here and welcome to Wynncraft. It's finally time that I started the Let's Play and not just do a random video once in a while. So I'm actually gonna start this. It was intended that I was going to have someone else with me doing the Let's Play just co-op. That will wait until the Gavel update comes out. But until then, I'm just going to... If this Let's Play is short enough, I will be able to get up to level 75 and defeat Bob's reincarnation. That's probably a bit of a spoiler, but that doesn't really matter. I've already done a video on it. So if this Let's Play does end up taking too much time, don't worry. I will then be able to play with my friend. And we can do the rest of the stuff. We were around the level 30s together. So we will also be able to do the Gavel area pretty normal in the right level range. So let's start off by finding a server that has the least amount of lag. Looks like server 7 has the best. And I'm going to have to choose a class. So right now there's only 2 classes I can use, because the rest are maximum high level. This one 38, 75, 35, 75, 48, and 12. This one I just used as a bank account. So I only had the Dark Wizard class and the Ninja class that I have not used yet. So I'm going to select the Dark Wizard class because I haven't been playing as a wizard for a while. Okay, so this is Wynncraft. So basic stuff. You start up with a starter weapon, which in my case is a wand, and as a not necessarily just a wizard but also the mage, you can left click and it shoots a little stream that hurts all enemies that enters that stream, and you can click on it rapidly and it all goes well. Oh, shut up. Just an alarm going on? No one that. So this is the starter area you start out in, and let's start out by taking our very first quest from the caravan driver. Finally you woke up. I was starting to get worried. Our caravan lost its wheel a few hours ago. We'll have to walk the rest of the road by foot. The other passengers went on ahead. You should join them. The king is waiting for you. But before you leave, take these emeralds to get yourself some armor. It's not always safe around here. Remember to use your spell if you are in danger. You never... Why do I... we never know what could happen. Apparently wants me to use that spell. If you right click, left click, or right click, with the Dark Wizard and the Mage, you do a heal. So if I had got myself hurt a bit, I could just right left to just heal up, which I'm gonna use a lot in the beginning. Later on I might not need to do it, because there are things as lifesteal. So what I want us to do is buy a helmet and equip it. And with Wynncraft, there's a little thing that with all items that you can equip, you can will actually be drawn on your skin. It's not a permanent draw on your skin, it's only as long as you're on the server. So it's a server side texture. So it does that for each and every single piece of armor, which is, I personally believe, is awesome. A lot of people not so much. So let's just move forward, and actually I think they're supposed to, yeah, there's supposed to be music. I just have it turned quite far down. There we go. That should be good. So Wynncraft has a thing where there's a lot of music going around. And whoa, we have our first enemies. Weak zombies. There are various kinds, and as you can see, you get experience from them. Oh, damn it. Grilled XP 0. I doped up there. Sorry about that. I was supposed to... What's a plane doing around here? It's been a long time since there have been a plane. What the hell is this? Arachnid teleportation scroll. Those are really rare. Anyways, you saw I got a level. Shut up! As you saw, I got a level. I'm now level 2. I gained 2 skill points. You gain 2 skill points for every level you get. Additionally, you also can get quests depending on your level. For level 2, I get a new quest called Thieving Rodents. So, what do you say? Don't stay here, this place is infested with the undead. Keep going, the king's waiting for you. Okay, so what I usually do is just get a couple levels. It's easy enough to do because at the first few levels you gain experience like crazy. Well, compared, you get a lot of... There's a jack-o'-lantern in there. Cool! Why is... Okay, there's something wrong with my recording. I don't know why this happens. I try it all the time. But sometimes the recorded file just goes very low. Nothing I can do, sadly. I changed all the settings and nothing seems to do anything with it. So if the quality goes very low, or the frame rate goes very low, even though I try to record these at 60 frames per second, I'm sorry about that. If it doesn't work out, I will try and do something about it. Anyway, I got some skill points, so I want to use them. Now, I have to think about this for a minute, because these skill points are very important that you get them right, otherwise you will have to do something later that costs a lot of money. And I would like to not do that, because I want to save some money up for something special. So let me check here. Alright, I figure out what I would like to do. So, with the mage or the dark wizard, there is 3 stats I think it's a good idea to upgrade. Sorry about that, that was Skype. Also, why am I... There we go, much better. Was a bit too high for the frame. Well, and I couldn't do anything. So, the 3 stats that I recommend raising are the strength skill, the intelligence skill, and then the defense skill. The reason I'm choosing those 3 skills and not the dexterity and agility skills is because you don't get enough stat points to do really much. So what you need to do is just have some certain stats that you need to max out, and then you will get a couple extra points that you can use for a different skill. So the 2 skills I would like to max out are the strength and the defense skill, because I would say that the mage is more of a hit once and flee. And because it's a character that would like to flee a lot, I would say defense is good, because what if you get hit? You most likely will only get hit once or twice. You won't be hit multiple times. Besides, if there is an attack that hit multiple times, the agility doesn't really help that much unless you max that out. Then it might. But still, most of the time you wouldn't need to do that anyway. Besides, with the defense and your heal spell, you can just heal up. So you don't need to worry about that. And the intelligence skills, you just need to raise up a little bit, because The intelligence skill, what it does is increase your hunger a little bit, so you can cast more spells without having to wait a little bit. You only need to do this a little bit because you just need a tiny bit to be able to do another skill, and that's where the intelligence is good. So right now I want to increase these and then increase intelligence again. So in total, the amount of skills you will be able to have before Gavel is, I believe, 148 skill points. That's the total amount you will get, and you can only get 70 for each skill. So with 70 for each skill, that means I have 8 skill I can put into the intelligence skill. So only get that 8. This is just my preference. Other people would like to even things out, or have a chance thing where you just hope you get a good chance, so you deal a lot of damage or you avoid all damage. I don't think that works that well for this character, but that's just my opinion. You can do that if you want, or you can follow something else, but I choose these and hope for the best. Now let's just quickly finish this quest by talking to the Ragni King. Hello. A new recruit. You arrived just in time. Welcome to the province of Wynn. This fort is named Ragni, one of the oldest and most beautiful places you can find. Your job is to stop the growth of the monsters that ravage the province. You might want to stick around until you become more experienced. Many lives are wasted every day. Anyway, good luck. If you're lost, use the Wynncraft map. It's very useful at the start. Take this Ragni teleportation scroll too. It'll bring you back here if you use it. So now we have 2 of those, which is pretty good. And for completing a quest, you usually get, you always get experience points. You most of the time get money. Here I get 14 emeralds. And then sometimes you also get some extra things. First, we get the Ragni teleportation scroll. So now we have 2 of them. And we also get access to the province of Wynn. So you won't see something like that much, though there are some quests that if you complete that you are allowed to go different places. And this guy holds a legendary. That reminds me, before I end this video, a lot of people mostly would ask this. So I will just show you. I'm using some resource packs. The first is the Pale 1 resource pack that is a Wynncraft pack. You can find it on the forum. I will post a link in the description for each episode. A link to the texture pack. Well, a link to the forum for the texture pack. Then as a base texture pack, I use Faithful. Pale 1 also uses Faithful as a texture pack. Why I put the Faithful texture pack above his is because what I really like most about Pale's texture pack is that there's a texture for each item, well, each legendary item so far. There are planned to have other kinds of items, but I like the default texture pack from Faithful, and I just want to use that more personal opinion. And then I have my own texture pack that I created myself. This only has a few items like the currency and the basis of how some weapons look, which you can see the staff looks like this and the bow looks like this. The reason and also the emeralds kind of look like rupees from the Let's Just Zelda universe, but these are actually textures that are made into 3D by what's his name again? Crathy from the Wynncraft forum, and he made a 3D pictures of these from the winter logo, which I will post up on the screen how that looks. And he just made a 3D logo from that, and I was able to get these models and just made some pictures out of them. So that's how they work. So they are actually technically official textures, though the official texture pack for Wynncraft is in the works and it's not finished yet, so I can't really use it. I probably will whenever that comes out, and you will probably see a lot of difference. But until then, if you wish to use any of these texture packs, there will be links in the description for each of them. So I get a lot of people asking me this, so that's why I really want to get this out of the way in the first video. But that's so far what's gonna be it for the first video. So we completed the very first quest, the introduction quest, and in the next episode we are going to tackle the quest that exists around the city. And here we have a rare zombie, Bob the Zombie. Let's kill him. And I get a level from that. Cool. That's a rare zombie that I recommend that if you can, grind on it. It's a zombie that only appears randomly throughout the entire city, and you kind of just have to run around the city, wait for it to spawn, and then kill it. It drops an uncommon item that you need for a quest later. People normally would pay quite a bit for it. Normally, I've heard people even going up to paying 40 emerald blocks, which one emerald block is 60 emeralds. You can imagine how much that is. They're kind of valuable. Not as much as they used to be. They used to be almost worth 2 liquefied emeralds, which are 60 emerald blocks each. They are rare. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. And also, maybe you want to play more Wynncraft. And this guy didn't like the villagers. He's a level 75 anyway. See you guys next time. Bye.